here's all you need to know about the new processors announced by AMD. New architecture, the performances, new technology, cores, overclock, improvements, and of course, price. Let's start with the new architecture. Yes, you'll need to change motherboard in order to use the Ryzen 7000 series. The new architecture is called Zen 4, even if it's Ryzen 7000, and it uses the AM5 socket. The main news is the switch to an LGA, which means no more pins to bend on the CPU, but 718 pins to bend on the motherboard. This is a big improvement as it handles more connection to the CPU and better power delivery. But you know what, it's free and will change your life subscribing to my channel. Okay, maybe it won't change your life, but it will surely help me, and it's totally free for you, not as the new AM5 motherboard, so make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a like. The AM5 platform also supports PCIe 5.0, both for GPUs and storage, and also DDR5 memory support. By the way, the first NVMe's Gen 5 will come out this November, so that is going to be really interesting. The new AM5 motherboards will support up to 230 watts of power delivery, so you'll also need to buy a new PSU most likely. I'm sorry for you. Screw the motherboard, let's talk about this new Zen 4 architecture. They're based on a 5nm processor produced by TSMC, and they have a 13% IPC improvement over Zen 3. You don't know what IPC is? Get out of this video. IPC means instructions per clock. Still, you've got no idea what that means? You dumb. How many things the CPU can do each clock, which is the base cycle of a CPU. The more improvement, the better, let's say. It will also support AVX 512 and oh my god, you don't even know what AVX 512 is? Well, it's easy. AVX 512 is stuff. AVX 512 is a faster way to handle storage and high processing units. It makes some applications run faster, like video encoding, data encryption, AI applications, storage of big files, and so on. Let's hope every CPU has it, not like Intel, because Intel has decided to enable it in some CPUs and not in others, and there's nothing you can do about it. Enough for AM5. CPUs. AMD has announced 4 new CPUs. Will later on this year or maybe new quarter will come out other CPUs, but for now we have the Ryzen 9 7950X, the Ryzen 9 7900X, Ryzen 7 7700X, and Ryzen 5 7600X. Oh my god, how many numbers. You may wonder where the Ryzen 6 7800X is. Well, it's gone. I'm sorry, but it's gone. Actually, I have no idea why they've skipped 7800X. The top of the line CPU will have 16 cores and 32 threads, and a base clock of 4.5 GHz and a boost clock of 5.7 GHz. This would have been unthinkable of just some years ago. 18 megabytes of cache, I have no clue how it's pronounced, between layer 2 and layer 3, and a TDP of 170 watts, and new PSU. It's going to perform 15% better compared to the 5950X in games and 40% better in creative applications. And according to AMD, the 7950X will smash the Intel i9 12900K. 62% improvement for creative application and 37% better energy efficiency, even at 170 watts TDP. I can't believe this claim because the i9 12900K, it's basically a toaster, so it's pretty reasonable to get that, and it's going to cost $699 US. I'm really looking forward to the price in euros, because if it's 700 euros or less, it's going to be a brick dealer for me, because the i9 12900K is now 700. Moving to the 7900X, it will have 12 cores, 24 threads, 4.7 GHz of base clock, 5.6 GHz of boost clock, 76 megabytes of cache, whatever, and the same 170 watts TDP. Price $549 US. Ryzen 7 7600X, 8 cores, 16 threads, 4.5 base and 5.4 boost clock, 40 megabytes of cache, so that's the big difference, 105 watts TDP, also another huge difference, and $399 US. Last but not least, the Ryzen 5 7600X with 6 cores, 12 threads, 4.7 base and 5.3 boost clock, 38 megabytes of cache and 105 watts TDP for $1299 US. All these 4 processors are going to be available from September the 27th, and all of them are going to beat the 12900K on Geekbench single core performance. Weird flex from AMD, but okay. To flex even harder on Intel, even the 6700X beats the i9 12900K in games, with an average 5% better performances and up to 11% in Formula 1 2022. And to give you a better context, a $300 CPUs beats a $700 one. That's like more than the generational gap. That's an immense gap. When choosing the motherboard to pair with your Ryzen 7000, you need to consider that we're going to see 4 variants of AM5 models. X670 Extreme, the best for overclock, power delivery, best I/O, PCIe 5 compatible with both storage and GPUs, the top of the line. Then we have the X670, same as the Extreme variant, but PCIe 5 only for storage and not for GPU. They will both be available in September. Then we have the B650 Extreme and the B650, both available from October, so they're going to be the entry level. With AM5 we also see the birth of AMD Expo technology. It's not in Dubai. Sorry, bad joke, I know. It stands for Extended Profile for Overclocking, which will enable a one-click OC for DRAM. It's basically the XRP of AMD. This is everything you need to know about the new Ryzen 7000 lineup. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and let me know in the comments if you're going to upgrade your PC to the new Ryzen processors. I may think about it.